Assalamu alaikum everyone, you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to our DIY tutorial on how you can make this stylish hijab. This hijab is typically an A-shaped hijab with pleats at the sides, and the front is shorter than the back piece. This will be a step-by-step guide on how you can create this hijab. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced sewer, this tutorial is for you. The materials we'll be needing for this tutorial are 2 yards of lycra fabric, ruler, scissors, tape measure, chalk, pin, and our sewing machine. The measurements we'll be using for this tutorial include the front length 35 inches, the back length will be 45 inches, which we are going to pleat on the front length, and the edge circumference, cap length, and cap height are all shown on the screen. So the first thing is to put the clothes on fold, and after putting it on fold, I will divide the because I'm cutting the back first, the back pieces first. I'm not cutting the two pieces together, I'm cutting only the back piece now. So I will divide the edge circumference into 4, which is 6 inches, and add 1 inch sewing allowance to that. After measuring that out, from there I will measure the hijab length for the back, which is 45 inches. After measuring out the 45 inches, I will create a line to signify where that 45 inches is stopping, and from that 6 inches that I've marked out before, you can see I marked it out from the folded side. I will now rule out an A-line shape from that 6 inches. So from there I will pick my tape measure again and measure out, because that line will be a bit longer, and I don't want to be the size to be longer. I even want it shorter than the middle, so I will measure out that 45 inches all round and connect it. I'm so sorry my camera is not showing that side, but you will see it when I'm cutting the front. So after cutting out the back piece, I lay the cloth on fold again to cut the front piece. Now I'm going to measure that 35 inches, and I'm going to make sure that the base of the cloth that I folded in the back is the same thing with the front, so that the base part will be the same. But that's actually fine, the back can be bigger than the front. So I've marked out the 6 inches again on the front part, and I'm going to draw that out again. I'm going to draw that out again in an A-line shape. So I came up there by 3 inches because I want some kind of shape for the hijab. You can come up to 5 inches. And mind you, the length of the back can up to 50 inches or 60 inches depending on the number of pleats that you want to put on the back. So from there I'm going to draw out a line again, and I will cut it out. So after doing that, you can see our the front piece have been cut out like that. So now I'm cutting the cap of the hijab. I folded into 2, now I'm folding into 4. So the cap height, I will input the cap length. I'm going to input that there, which is 8 inches, while the cap height is 4 inches. Then I will connect the two together. And cut it out. So I will place the front on the back. I'm going to measure like 7 to 8 inches. Here I measured 7 inches, and I'm going to pin that down. I will notch and pin it down. That's where I'm going to start my pleat from. So it is from that 7 inches that I'm going to start my pleats. So I'll pleat it now and I will hold it with pin. I told you this pleat actually depends on you and the fabric you are working with. If you have more than enough fabric, you can pleat up to 10 places. Like you can pleat up to 10 inches more, 20 inches more. You can pleat more than this, but this actually depends on your clients too. So I'm going to form the plate and take it to my sewing machine to sew it. After forming the plate, the back and the front will now have the same length at the sides. So I will take this to my sewing machine now and sew. So this is what I have after sewing the hijab. Now the next thing is to attach the cap to the hijab. So I'm going to attach the cap to the back piece. You can see the back piece where the pleat is. So now the next thing is to hold the front and the back, because the back piece, the cap is going to pass from the back piece to part of the front piece. I'm now going to hold the two the way I'm holding it in equal parts and look for the center of the back. Then I will notch the center of the cap. I've held the cap with some basting stitch. So now I'm going to attach it to the cap to the hijab. Now right side facing right side. After using pin to secure the cap, I will take it to my sewing machine and sew. This is the result. I've attached the cap to the hijab. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any question or suggestion, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest DIY video. Until next time, take care and assalamu alaikum.